At the Jersey City Board of Education meeting, a huge crowd and about 20 speakers of students, parents, administrators, concerned residents, and city and state officials finally got the board to unanimously vote yes to the first reading of renaming PS 34 after Barack Obama.
Mr. Reichert, if one of the board members who voted against Barack Obama last time moves to resubmit it tonight, we can vote on it tonight. Otherwise, we have to begin this process all over again. And I think the people have spoken, and spoken beautifully.
Vice President Reichert motioned to add the resolution of renaming PS 34 as the Barack Obama School back on the agenda as first reading. When it was time to discuss the motion, it was then when things got heated amongst the board members, starting with Trustee Gerald Lyons.
But I do have the utmost respect for her. Now, out of my utmost respect for her, I'm finally going to cave, because she keeps saying to me, Jerry, please drop this. I don't want my name on a school. I said, Marilyn, you're the first, you talk about a role model, and you ladies can appreciate this as elected officials, as African-American elected officials. Excuse me. I am not saying anything offensive. I am saying there's people that can fight for what they want to now, and many years ago that would never have happened. I swear to you, I never thought I would see a black president in this country, and I'm thankful to God it happened. Out of respect for Ms. Roman, I spoke to her earlier today. She goes, Jerry, can I ask you a favor? Please pull my name. I did not do this alone. However, I am withdrawing my name from the petition out of respect for Ms. Roman.
Jersey City Superintendent of Schools also responded to Ms. Marilyn Roman's earlier remarks regarding the passing grades of 7th and 8th grade students in English and math in the Greenville area.
In the English department, in the area of English, in 2015, 12% passed in English in 34th school in the 7th grade. 28% passed in the 8th grade. And in the 8th grade, 16% passed last year, and 13% passed this year. Now, if you think those scores are good enough, then we don't need to see you here anymore. But if you think the way I do, that we need to be able to work together to get those scores higher, that those kids deserve to have a better education. We should not be putting kids out of school. Now, when they go to high school, if they have 7% in the 8th grade this year, it was only 2%. So if only 2% of them could pass in the 8th grade, what are they going to do in high school?
Focused on the 3rd grade. Last year in literacy, they were 11% of the students were on board, 42% this past year. That is not an acceptable number. It is not what we want, but I want to say, first of all, we provided Google one-to-one laptops for every child in 3rd through 5th. No, I'm sorry, because this...
But I'm going to have to interrupt you, I'm sorry, too. Yeah. But the board members are making comment on that resolution that was just put on the table.
I understand, but I cannot hear that they are not achieving.
Any other board comments on the resolution?
And don't get me wrong, there's inspiration in the name, but I'm more concerned about, to be quite honestly, and not to take anything away from the president's name, but I'm more about inspiration in the classroom, test results, and successful students moving on, and graduating. Now, in terms of the PS 34 events, again, like Mr. Torres said, we didn't get emails, so I don't know who those 2 board members were. But we try to attend all events, or at least we reply and let people know if we can't because of other reasons, if we have another commitment. Air conditioning is something that I have been fighting for.
Can I call a point of order through the chair? We have said that we are limiting comments to the matter on the table, that we have closed board comments.
And I thought this was only up to 34. Okay? So, all right, let me just
Lorenzo, can you reserve
So-
those comments on the others at the end of
I'm sorry.
board meeting?
So even
You cut
though-
off the superintendent. Fair enough. Let's keep it to the matter at hand.
To the chair, I will defer and close my comments.
After a long discussion, the board unanimously agreed to add the resolution back to the agenda. And although the resolution of renaming PS 34 after Barack Obama was unanimous, it was definitely not a smooth deliberation.
Simon.
I may have misunderstood a comment made, but it was about enrichment programs and advanced programs, and the comment was it wasn't for your children, and maybe I misunderstood. Those programs are for your children. That's exactly who they're for. That is exactly why all of us are here. That's who they're for. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, now or ever.
Through the chair.
I have the floor.
Stop
I have
attacking other
the
board
floor.
members.
I
Through the
have
chair.
the
Can I ask
floor.
that board member,
I
stop
have
Point of
the
order.
floor.
To the chair, point of
I
order.
have the floor.
Through the chair, Ellen,
Point
may
of
I
order.
interrupt? May I interrupt, please? I'm gonna ask that we
We're taking
take
a
it down a
vote.
little bit. Let's get through the vote. Let's just cast the vote and get through this.
I
It's been a
vote
long
yes.
night.
The second reading of the resolution is scheduled for October 20th, 2016. Hudson County View, the eye of the community.